It's 2 o'clock, good afternoon, and welcome to LJ News. Straight lines are great in geometry, less so on road trips. For drives that are all about the journey, it pays to look for lines that sway and bend on the map. It's on these byways that you stumble across the unexpected finds. A rural cooking school, a country pub serving Stella steaks, a hiking trail through a red gum forest, or even an ancient salt lake that changes color with the sky. These four slow drives could be done in a day or two, but are best enjoyed at a more leisurely pace, spread across 4 or more days. Consider them the perfect antidote to lockdown life, when you're able to take them. What they say, we have lovely sandy beaches, and the river is great for stand-up paddleboards and kayaks, says Sheila Smith, who runs the bank bread and breakfast in Hay. We have the most glorious sunrises and sunsets too. Taste this! An early highlight of the journey is lunch at Three Blue Ducks at Nimbo Fork Lodge in the foothills of the Snowy Mountains. This new outpost of the Ducks Empire is a chance to sample local produce, including local trout with capers, garlic, lemon, and dill. In Cootamundra, top picks include Whole Foods at Planted Cootamundra, while in Griffith, Chef Luke Piccolo showcases food grown on the family farm at Limone Dining. To taste some of the area's wineries, take a tour with Bella Vista Riverina Tours. The route, Hobart to Dover, Tasmania, via Grove, Ranelagh, and Geepston. What we say, it doesn't pay to drive fast in the Huon Valley. You never know when you're going to round a corner and be confronted with an irresistibly photogenic Vesta. Wooden fishing boats moored in a quiet riverbend, say, or a long-fringed Highland cow posing in a tranquil pasture. What they say, the thing about the Huon is that everything is very small scale, says local food stylist Michelle Crawford. You have lots of creative people pursuing artisanal endeavors. The journey, artisanal cider is big in the Huon, and some of the best is on offer at Willie Smith's Apple Shed, where you can also grab a bite to eat. Continue on to Ranelagh to taste pints and more at the sophisticated cellar door of Home Hill or the more rustic nearby Kate Hill Wines. Best spots to sleep. The Huon Valley is small enough to base yourself in one spot, and there are plenty of villas set in idyllic locations to choose from. Top picks include Coast House, set on its own private peninsula at Bew Point, where you may spot wombats or wallabies wandering past, and Villa Talia at Wattle Grove, equipped with Persian carpets, a marble kitchen, and an outdoor bathtub. The route, Melbourne to Swan Hill, via Daylesford, Bendigo, and Echuca. What we say, from the rolling hills of Daylesford to Bendigo's Gold Rush grandeur, from colourful silo art looming large above compact townships to the surreal beauty of a vast salt lake, every day on this trip exposes you to a different setting. What they say, if there's one thing you'll discover as a travel along, it's the vibrancy of our small towns, says Jessica Warburton of the Pioneer Settlement at Swan Hill. The hero is our Great Murray River and our love for it. We are river towns. The route, Brisbane to Gympie, Queensland, via Landsborough, Melanie, Montville, and Namba. What we say, on this itinerary, it pays to turn your back on the beach. Travel from Brisbane to Gympie through the lush hinterland, and you can expect wonderful walks, fine food, and sweeping views in all directions. Emerald rainforest on one side, sapphire blue waters on the other. What they say, this drive is simply spectacular, says Angus Richard, past president of Hinterland Tourism. There are wonderful rainforest walks, great galleries, and all these small towns and villages. There is also a great food focus, from farming to restaurants to locally made products. The journey. When the Glasshouse Mountains loom into view, you know the adventure has begun. Take time to tackle one of the area's hiking trails. The relatively easy walk to the summit of Mount Gungun through forests and fern gullies can take about 2 hours return. Allow plenty of time to explore the area's forests, rich in piccabeen palms, bunya pines, and blackbuck trees. Stroll to the 120-metre high Mapleton Falls or walk through Marley's Mary Cairncross Scenic Reserve, where pandemelons and whipbirds make their homes. Nearby, Obi Creek offers the chance of a platypus sighting, particularly in the early morning or at dusk. Or taking a different view from the Mary Valley Rattler, the steam train that chugs its way between Gympie and Amamura.